So in this video, I'm going to show you how your assignment should look like. So you should start just describing what your calculator is going to do. For example, I'm going to work on the CURB65. This is a calculator that helps to determine if a patient with signs and symptoms of pneumonia should be admitted to the hospital or should receive outpatient treatment. So that's the kind of summary that we are expecting. You can also provide links to the, for example, the MDCal calculator to give us like a more clear idea of what the calculator is trying to address. Then, as we show in the assignment, there is this command that you will have to run in order to install the Fire client, the Python client. So you will receive a similar message over here. And then this is the second code that you will have to add to your code to your notebook. This is part of the command line, and here you have the server that you will retrieving the information. Just please check that when you work with Clean Fire, that you set up the Fire servers to the Happy server and the DSTU3 version. And then you will start like working on getting, so this is the patient identifier that you will need to retrieve, and that will have all the data that you would need for this for your calculator. In this case, I'm retrieving the data that I need. At the beginning, there is another there's a code from the library that is useful to calculate the age based on the date of birth of the patient, so you can import that too if you need the age for your calculator. And then this is, for example, how you can retrieve one of the variables of this calculator. In this case, if the patient have confusion, that is part of the Glasgow Coma Scale, that is part of the observation resources in Fire. And this is the code that you will have to find. This is a login code, and this is the same patient ID that you will need to retrieve. This is more data. This is all the data that is used, so the systolic blood pressure, diastolic blood pressure. This is how these are retrieved. Then you will print the value, and then you will use all this value to calculate the final score. This is what we need on the final calculator part. So you will be using and it will depend on the type of calculator that you have. So in my case, it's just adding one value, 1 point to the final calculator for each positive value. For example, if the Glasgow scale was positive, it will add a 1. In this case, it's 0 because this patient didn't have confusion. And then you can see, like, so if the age is older than 65 and the other values, and this is the final score. But this code, this part of the calculator, will depend on the calculator that you use. For example, if you are using the BMI to calculate the patient BMI, you will have the patient weight and height, and you will have to divide it. This is the calculation. It will show up here in this part. So this is basically what we want for your assignment, and we will cover this also in one of the lab sessions, and we will I'm available over email if you want to meet to discuss this part of the assignment.